What's up, y'all? I'm Jesse from MJ Productions, and I will be teaching you how to make a growl sound featured in our most recent short film, Unwanted. Now keep in mind that this is all based on personal preference. You do whatever you want to do. This is just what I prefer. Alright, so I'll be using a software called Ableton Live 10 Intro. You can use any software you want as long as it has these two effects, chorus and reverb. Alright, so now I'm going to press tab to switch over to my arrangement view, and since I only need one audio track for this effect, I can delete both MIDI tracks and the other audio track. Now I'm going to double click the stop button to make sure I'm at the beginning of the track, and I'm going to arm it for recording. Next, what I'm going to do is an inward vocal fry. It sounds like this. And if you want to learn how to do it, there's probably millions of tutorials all around YouTube. Alright, now I'm going to hit record, and I'm going to make sure to move around my mouth for extra randomness and variety. Next, I'm going to add some reverb. Now you'll notice that the dry wet knob is turned up way too high, and it will sound super muddy. So you want to turn it down to around 20 to 30%. Next, we'll add chorus. I'm going to take the little knob and move it all the way to the top right. You'll probably notice that that sounds way too bubbly, so you just want to move that knob down slightly. Now I'm going to click on the audio down in the bottom right, and I'm going to tune it down a couple semitones and slow it down. Again, this is all a complete personal preference. This is just what I like. I like the sound of this best, but you can do whatever you want, however deep you want or however fast you want. Alright, let's see what it sounds like. I think it sounds good, but it's missing that sort of lasting effect. So I'm going to hit A on my keyboard to open the automation field. Alright, now I'm going to make sure that the top selection is set to reverb and the bottom one is set to decay time. Alright, now I'm going to try to go for the middle of the clip, but I kind of want to go for the 3/4 mark. I'm just going to click, and then I'm going to click again at the end of the clip, drag that little dot up, and then hover over the line, holding Alt, and dragging my mouse up to create a curve. For our final finishing touches, I'm going to drag a channel EQ over to the clip, and I just want to boost the lows and the highs anywhere from 2 to 3 decibels. And finally, this is my finished product. Sounds pretty epic. Now, for exporting, I'm going to make sure I highlight slightly farther than the length of the actual clip. If I only select the clip, it won't decay as much. It'll only select to the time that you're decaying. So you just want to select slightly farther than the actual clip. Now I'm going to press Ctrl-Shift-R to open up the export settings. The majority of the settings don't really matter, but my preferred PCM settings would be file type at WAV, bit depth at 16, and dither options at no dither. The dither is mainly a personal preference. I just prefer no dither. But again, it doesn't really matter too much. Once again, this has been Jesse from MJ Productions. Peace out.